Hi, I'm Dr. Andrea Goeglein, and I want to thank you for being with me today. What we're going to do today in this video clip is actually a guided visualization. This is different than the meditative or reflective practice that I really require of those who work with me. This is about being guided in a conversation in a relaxed state and you seeing what it is that comes up, what information that you normally may be ignoring or not even thinking about comes into your consciousness. And a little later on we'll make some notes, but let me just explain the process. It will take about 20 minutes to do this guided visualization. I suggest you get really comfortable. Although this is a video, the intention is for you to have your eyes closed. I will just be reading the script, and your job is to relax, be centered, and just listen to what comes up as the various storyline is presented to you. So, I want you to know I did not create this. It was created by Andrea. In 2012, I experienced it as part of a Big Sky Thinking program that I went to. And I always make sure that she is credited for this. Whether or not she actually created it, I don't know. So, for now, settle into your chair. Make sure your phone is turned off and all various noises are put aside. Relax your body, close your eyes, and just settle in. Now take a deep breath. If you have not already done it, close your eyes. If possible, keep your feet on the floor. Relax your legs and feel the connection of your feet to the floor. Imagine above your head is a beautiful sun, with sunbeams shining towards you and touching your head and penetrating your body. Now look up and you see a blue light. Reach out and catch that beam. You hold on to the blue beam as tightly as possible, and it lifts you from your chair and carries you safely into space. As you safely enter space, the blue light magically connects you to a yellow light, and you grab the yellow light and it pulls you safely towards the space, and it pulls you from this period in time forward to 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, until you land in 2022. When you arrive in 2022, you will see a green light, and you're going to grab it, and it will safely take you down from space and place you in a living room, your living room, in 2022. As you safely rest in the place you are living in 2022, take a look around and see if anything looks familiar. Is it a place that you recognize? Is it a different place? What clues can you see as to where you might be? Look for clues to what the physical space around you looks like and where it seems that you are living. What is your first reaction of this place that you're living in 2022? You have arrived on Sunday night. You're going to open the door to the place where you live, and you're going to walk around. Look for things that might make sense. Are there some new things? Are there familiar things? Walk through the rooms. Check to see who you're living with. Check to see if there is anyone else in this space. Now it is Sunday night, and you've traveled a long way, and it's late. It's time to go to bed. You walk around, you see who's there, and you get ready for bed. Before you fall asleep, think about what you have seen so far. Close your eyes and drift into a sleep. When you open your eyes next, it is Monday morning. You are well rested. You're looking forward to the day. In fact, you're going to have coffee with someone who you're working with on something very special. You're very excited about the meeting. You are excited about who you get to work with on this project. You are excited about the project. You have been waiting a long time to achieve this project. You meet them at your favorite Starbucks. You're going to catch up on the status of the project. It's close to being achieved. You enter Starbucks and you see them waiting there. Who are you meeting with? Is it someone that you know, or is it someone new? What is the project? How are you feeling about it? Check how you feel in your body right now. Now close your eyes. When you open your eyes again, it is Tuesday afternoon, and you are sitting wherever your office is. Are you in an office building, or do you have an office in your home? Look around. How does it feel? You're sitting in your office, and it's 3 p.m. The phone rings. You look at the caller ID, and you almost fall off your chair. You think someone is playing a prank on you because the name on the caller ID is the person in the world who you most wanted to be calling you. Someone who means so much you cannot even describe it. This is the person who you think is the missing link to your biggest dreams. You pick up the phone. You realize that the person is really on the other end. How does that feel? Have a conversation for a few seconds as you find out why they have called. As your conversation continues, notice how you feel about the person contacting you and asking for your involvement with them. As you hang up the phone at the end of the conversation, just imagine what it feels like for you. Bask in that feeling for a moment. As the call ends, Tuesday fades into Wednesday. On this day, you're meeting a colleague for lunch. This meeting is pivotal to a project that you have wanted to accomplish for a long, long time. The project is accumulation of all of the hard work and planning that you have done. As you get ready for this lunch meeting, notice how you feel. Think about what you're choosing to put on for the lunch meeting. As you approach the restaurant where you're having lunch, notice the person you are having lunch with is already seated. As you walk into the restaurant, look at the person and try to feel what emotions you would be experiencing knowing this person and you have come to this point, and this lunch marks an important completion of a project that was started 5 years earlier. Now, sit down and smile at the person. Imagine how the conversation would begin and where the conversation would go. As you fade from Wednesday, you're now at Thursday. It's the late afternoon. You're putting the finishing touches on a dinner party that you are about to have. It is a gratitude dinner. You have invited 6 people to your gratitude dinner. The 6 people you have invited are people for whom you have tremendous gratitude. They have been instrumental in your life success and well-being over the last 5 years. They have helped you progress in some important way. As you walk around, check the table, check the food. Think about these 6 people and look at your beautiful table. Where are you going to have each of the 6 people sit? Who have you invited? Where are they sitting? What have they given you that makes you want to have them be a part of these very special 6 people at this gratitude dinner? You feel content, and then the doorbell rings. As you go to the door, notice how you feel towards the first person who arrives. How do you greet them? When you bring them into your home and sit them down, the next person arrives. Imagine this ritual for all 6 people. When all 6 people have arrived, we're going to toast each one and say why they are important to you. Imagine what you would say to each of these 6 people. As the curtain fades on your gratitude dinner, you wake up and it's Friday in 2022, and you're going on a trip. You spend some time to pack for the trip. What are you packing? Where are you going? Who are you going with? How long will you be away? What will this trip mean to you? As you get ready to take the trip and you sit down in your living room, you're about to have a conversation with yourself. You want to ask the person you have become in 2022 what advice they would give for the person you are in 2017. What advice would you give about all the big dreams that you have in 2017? Who do you need to be? What do you need to move forward in this process? You listen to their advice, and as you take it, you go about and get your suitcase and roll it out the door. As you open the door, you see the green beam of light, and you grab it, and it takes you up, up, up into space. And then you see the yellow beam, and the light intersects, and it takes you backwards from 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, and then there is the beam of blue light. You grab the blue light, and it takes you back to today. right back to the place where you're sitting when this exercise started. You're sitting comfortably back in 2017. Open your eyes, take out a pen and paper, and write down as many notes as possible. And I'll be back with you in a moment. I want to thank you for participating in this exercise. It's one that has a lot of different ways to be used. One of the easy ways is to really just want to think about, break out of a rut and think about the future. You think you don't know where you want to go, but you'll be surprised what that person in the living room had to tell you. Another thing, when you think you don't know what you want to do today, it's a fun exercise to just play with. What's to lose? Just figuring out what it is that you've been holding back in your heart and haven't had the courage to tell yourself yet. So, have fun with this exercise. Look over the notes. And if you'd like to reach me, my email below, drsuccess@servingsuccess.com. Send me a note, and I'll be glad to have a conversation with you about it. Thank you.